Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The error code P26E4-9F is related to the starter cut relay 2 control circuit having a high voltage signal when the starter is engaged. Specifically, this diagnostic trouble code indicates that the powertrain control module, PCM, detects an abnormal condition due to a high return signal from the starter cut relay 2 when the engine is attempting to start. The PCM plays a critical role as it monitors various sensors and control inputs to ensure the engine operates efficiently and safely. If any components related to the starter cut relay malfunction, it may lead to issues starting the vehicle. The starter cut relay itself is located near the relay circuit board, which could be found under the dashboard or in the engine compartment, depending on the vehicle configuration. Not addressing this issue promptly could lead to further complications in the starting system. The DTC P26E4-9F indicates a high voltage return signal from the starter cut relay 2 when the starter is on. The starter cut relay 2 is a significant component that helps manage the starting process of your Honda CR-V. It is located near the relay circuit board, typically situated under the dashboard or within the engine compartment. When you attempt to start the vehicle, this relay's function is to control the power flow to the starter motor. If there's an abnormal signal detected by the PCM, it triggers this error code. The PCM is critical as it processes input signals from various engine components, ensuring that the starting system functions as intended. Anomalies in the relay circuit can lead to starting failure or other electrical issues, emphasizing the importance of careful inspection and accurate diagnosis. When diagnosing the DTC P26E4-9F, there are several possible causes to consider. The first is a shorted wire in the starter cut relay circuit. This can occur due to damaged insulation or wear over time, resulting in unintended connections and high voltage feedback. Another potential cause is a faulty powertrain control module, PCM. If the PCM itself is malfunctioning, it may misinterpret normal signals as faulty, triggering this error code. Lastly, a failure within the starter cut relay can lead to a high voltage signal being relayed when it should not be. It is essential to systematically evaluate these components during the troubleshooting process to identify and rectify the underlying issue effectively. Several symptoms may indicate the presence of DTC P26E4-9F. The most significant is the failure of the engine to start, which is a direct result of issues within the starter cut relay circuit. If the relay is not functioning correctly, the starter motor may not receive the necessary power to initiate the engine. Additionally, you may observe irregularities with the starter motor, such as grinding noises or clicking sounds when attempting to start the vehicle. Dashboard warning lights may also appear, signifying that there is a problem detected by the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system. Recognizing these symptoms in a timely manner can aid drivers in seeking proper repair services and prevent further complications. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P26E4-9F is to attempt to start the engine. This step provides immediate feedback on whether the DTC is actively affecting the vehicle's performance. When doing so, pay careful attention to any unusual sounds or behaviors that may occur. If the engine fails to start, it solidifies the presence of an issue within the starter cut relay system. This initial check is crucial as it sets the stage for further diagnostics. If the engine does start, the error may be intermittent. Hence, it may require more extensive monitoring to determine the exact cause of the error code. Observing the behavior during this step will guide the subsequent troubleshooting process. The second step in the troubleshooting process for DTC P26E4-9F involves inspecting all external circuits related to the starter cut relay. Shorted wires typically contribute to high voltage signals, leading to the error code being triggered. Therefore, a careful visual inspection of the wiring harnesses and connectors is essential. Look for signs of fraying, worn insulation, or any connections that appear loose or corroded. Any discontinuities or abnormalities in these circuits could be a direct cause of the issue. Using a multimeter can help assess the integrity of the wires. Should any issues be found, repair or replace the affected components as necessary, ensuring that circuit functionality is restored for optimal performance. In the third troubleshooting step for DTC P26E4-9F, the focus shifts to inspecting the condition of the powertrain control module, PCM. Given that the PCM is integral in processing various signals, a malfunction could result in erroneous codes being triggered. Begin by checking the connections to the PCM for any signs of corrosion or disconnection. After confirming physical integrity, utilize specialized diagnostic tools to examine the PCM's data outputs and functionality. Ensure that the PCM interacts correctly with the starter cut relay circuit. If the PCM fails to operate as expected during testing, it may need to be reprogrammed or replaced to rectify any issues affecting the starting system. The final step in the troubleshooting process involves verifying the repairs conducted to resolve DTC P26E4-9F. After completing necessary repairs or replacements, it's crucial to clear the diagnostic trouble codes from the PCM using a Honda Diagnostic System (HDS) tool. Once cleared, attempt to start the engine again to see if the issue reoccurs. This step is vital as it confirms if the repairs addressed the root cause of the problem. If the engine starts successfully, further testing may not be required. However, if the DTC returns, it indicates that further examination is necessary, potentially stemming from overlooked components or issues. Regularly repeating this verification step is essential for maintaining vehicle reliability. For effective preventive maintenance concerning DTC P26E4-9F, regular inspections of wiring and connectors are essential. Making it a routine to visually check for wear, corrosion, or damage can help spot potential issues before they escalate. Additionally, monitoring the operational condition of the starter cut relay and the PCM's input-output signals can be beneficial. Keeping software within the PCM updated is also advisable, as updates often contain fixes for known issues and improve overall system performance. Lastly, periodic diagnostic checks with an HDS should be instituted to ensure the vehicle's systems are functioning optimally. This proactive approach can significantly aid in preventing future occurrences of the error code. In conclusion, dealing with DTC P26E4-9F is a process that requires attention to detail and a systematic approach to diagnostics. Recognizing the critical roles of the starter cut relay and PCM is pivotal in understanding the underpinnings of this issue. A thorough troubleshooting process encompassing initial checks, circuit inspections, and PCM evaluations is vital in identifying the root cause effectively. Furthermore, regular vehicle maintenance practices can significantly reduce the likelihood of encountering similar error codes in the future. By prioritizing early diagnostics and routine checks, vehicle owners can maintain their Honda CR-V 2023 Plus in optimal condition and ensure reliability in their driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.